week I started out in Great Bend and ended in Salina, and I made over 1,000 miles at this point. I am past my halfway point as of Claflin, Kansas, and I feel pretty groovy. Woohoo! You know, I walked 1,000 miles, and at this point I'm on day 80 whatever. You know, it's been over 80 days, and it's been fast because I'm having fun.
I can't see them at all while I'm taking them, pretty much. But what I do is later, if I get a couple shots at least later. Oh, oops. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. See if I got more of the water in that one. Yes, that's perfect. Good.
I started the week in Great Bend, and my hostess there, Roxanne, was another one of the people who kind of went exceptionally out of her way. I stayed at her house for 3 nights, and she kept driving me back and forth to my dropping off points. And one of the things that she actually has a prosthetic leg below the knee, or above the knee prosthetic leg, and one of the things she said at one point was, I wonder if there's anyone with above the knee prosthetic who's done anything like this, like walking that kind of distance. And it was something I didn't even consider when she was hosting me, but as soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, right. She can't even do this. Like, walking is actually, it's kind of amazing when you're hosted by someone where walking is actually an issue for them. It's something that they've had to work out in life. It wasn't automatic. It was something where you have to have, she has like a computerized leg, And so, she was very motherly, and I was just touched by her, like, taking care of me, basically. She, like, got one of her friends to make a pedicure kit for me, and, she introduced me to a bunch of her friends, and I had dinner at their house, and she took me out to her friend's horse farm to see the horses, and I don't know, she just, like, really went out of her way. And sometimes people do that. They just, they just say, no, you're tired, just stay an extra day. I'll get you at the end of the day. It's not the first time on this trip that somebody's hosted me that has a physical ailment or disability or whatever that doesn't allow them to do what I'm doing. I guess there's an element of guilt for me to be able to walk 2,000 miles. Walking 2,000 miles is a privilege and not to be taken for granted. That you can ask your body to do that, and it can do that. And I never take my body for granted. I really don't. I think all the time how great it is to have a body. It's fantastic. You tell your body, hey, let's get up, and you get up out of bed.
What's that?
Making it okay?
Yep.
I saw your article in the paper.
Oh, thanks. It was a nice article, huh?
Cool.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Bye.
Well, the media. I had an interview on KSN, which is an NBC affiliate. I had the front page of the Salina News and the Abilene News, and I had 2 or 3 other interviews. And
Laura, right?
Yep.
Milkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. Nice to meet you.
How are you doing this morning?
Good, it's hot. It's been hot all along, so.
It has.
Reporters
Yeah.
showing up on the side of the road and taking pictures with me and walking with me and asking me questions and having their recorders out. And that in and of itself is strange. And then on top of it, because of all of that, I'm being treated like a celebrity. Like, people come up to meet me and they want my autograph, or they want to help me, or they want to talk to me or take a picture with me. They're treating me like I'm, I feel like, oh, I'm a nobody. I'm just, I'm not famous. I don't know why you want my autograph. I mean, I don't say that. I say, oh, sure, that's great. Yeah, I'll sign that. But it's funny to be treated like a celebrity just for walking. A long way. I'm walking a long way. And it also makes me a little concerned because so far this project has been so sweet. People have helped me not because I was somebody, but because I was a nobody. Because I was just walking and it's 100 degrees out. They give me water because it's 100 degrees out. they offer me a ride because I'm a lone woman on the road and it's hot and people have told me, well, I put myself in your shoes, and I thought, oh, I would want somebody to offer me a ride. Or a woman will pull up and say, I don't normally offer rides, but I saw you out here and I just would feel bad if I drove past. This week it's been like, oh my God, you're that lady. Or almost nervous, like, oh my gosh, can I take your picture? You know, and it's fun, but I hope that it hits the news in a big, big way, that it doesn't alter the sweetness of just having someone help you because you're just a fellow human being.
That work.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Excellent. I will put that on Facebook.
Yeah, and look me up on Facebook. I've got Walking Home Stories on Facebook too.
Walking Home Stories?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Well, Laura, it's good meeting you.
Yeah.
And I'll look you up on Facebook. And
good.
I'd like to hear more of the stories that you come across and how the journey goes when you finish.